Okay, just to make this easy, first thing you do is you get in your vehicle, turn your wheels to the left so that you have access to the inside of the wheel here, and that is where the brake nipple is located. It looks somewhat like that. Okay, so that's what first thing you do. Second thing you do is take a 3/8 inch wrench and put it over the brake nipple nut, which is this piece at the bottom where it goes into the actual brake assembly. Third thing you do is you put a hose from the nipple to the glass jar. So you put a hose that fits over this nipple like that, fit it over, and then your wrench is there waiting, and then you put the other end of the hose in the glass jar. When that's done, you then have an assistant get inside the vehicle and press the brake pedal slowly down. Turn the 3/8 inch wrench anti-clockwise. When the brake pedal reaches the floor, turn the wrench clockwise so as to lock it to close. That's closing the little valve within the nipple, so it's nice and tight. And then you let your foot off the brake and you repeat step 4, which is this. So again, you have your assistant press down on the brake slowly, turn the 3/8 inch wrench anti-clockwise to open up the little valve. Now when the pressure of the brake is pressing the fluid through the little hose there, I'll press it in. That's what the jar is, to collect the excess fluid, because it's air that causes the softness in your brakes a lot of times. Okay, so when the brake pedal reaches the floor, turn the wrench clockwise to close it, and just repeat 3 or 4 times until the brake pedal feels hard to press down. 6, start the engine and press down on the brake pedal, because sometimes once the engine, it's power assisted, of course, your brake pedal might go down too far, that you're not comfortable with, so you go back, repeat step 4, and then, the final thing to do is make sure that nipple is closed and locked. And then you open up your hood and put some brake fluid in the little reservoir under the hood, and it's at the back of the inside the engine compartment. It's at the back and to the right hand side. It has like a bright yellow lid on top of it. So happy motoring. I'm just doing this in case you haven't got time to watch the video. Once you got your wheels back on and it's ready to go, you have to bleed the brakes. This is the brake fluid reservoir here, and you pour your brake fluid in there, but you can't just pour it in, you have to bleed the brakes. I'll show you how you do that. It's real simple, and if you don't have a giant car jack, what you do is you start your engine and put your left wheel lock on there so the wheel's turned all the way out, and that way we can get in here to the nipples. Okay, this here is the brake nipple. You can tell it's usually near this hose where the brake fluid comes down, so we have to put a hose like this over the nipple. See, I'm going to put that there, put a wrench and loosen that nipple off. The other end of this hose will go into this jar, see? So we'll get it set up and I'll show you what we'll do. The nipple size on this Dodge Caravan is 3/8. So what we're going to do now is we're going to have an assistant press down on the foot brake inside the cab. When you say press down on the foot brake, you loosen the nipple, the brake fluid will come down. They tell you when their foot gets to the floor with the brake, and then you lock it up like this. And I'll show you this. So you repeat that about 3 times, and you can do it on each side if you wish. So I will ask my assistant to put their foot down, and when the brake pedal reaches real close to the floor to let me know, and I will tighten up the nipple on the brake drum. Are you ready? Okay, I'll tell you when to push and you tell me when it gets near the bottom. Okay, here we go. Alright, push. Okay, that's good. Nothing came out there, so. Okay, push down on the brake. Okay, let your foot off. Okay, good. Once you get good resistance in the brake, that means it's done. So what you do, just to recap, you say to your assistant, press down, and when they press down on the brake, you release that, open up that valve. When they get to the floor, then you tighten the valve up. Tell them to take the foot off the brake and the brake will spring back. Then tell them to press down again. As soon as they start pressing, you just release that till it gets to the bottom and then tighten it again. Then you remove the filler cap in the engine bay and pour some of this brake fluid down there. And once you fill there, you put that cap on, click it, and we're done. Just have to put everything away. So why pay a garage when you can do it yourself? I mean, it's not difficult. It's very simple. You just need the right tools, and you save yourself a lot of money. You know, you could pay probably $100 to get your brakes done and getting the brakes bled. So this operation did it, and thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next one.